Hey Brain Munchers, it's Zombie Girl here, and I am currently obsessing over eco. So of course I found something I thought I might help you with since I myself had some issues. But we all know I'm a little slower at these things, so anyways, first things first, to begin building a house's walls and roof, you need to have tools. So if you want to make your life easier, please finish the tutorial. Because not only will you get a pickaxe, shovel, hammer, and an axe, you'll also get a workbench, which is really important. So to begin, we need to find some trees. Now, if you're playing this game, you know the purpose is to make your world sustainable. So don't go coconuts. I only had to chop down 2 or 3 trees, I believe, to get a very basic home built. You'll just walk up to a tree with your axe and start chopping it down. If you have a stone axe, it's going to take a bit longer than if you had a better one. After the trunk falls down, I usually just walk up the length of the tree and chop it into even smaller pieces. You can't pick it up until they're really flat and the outline is green. At that point, when you pick them up, they'll be in your carried item. So this is where it's important to find an area with trees that are close to your home. That way it makes it easier to get to your workbench, at least until you get a cart, which is, for me, later on in the game. I don't even have one yet. So I always like to pick up as much wood as I can carry and walk over to my bench. And here is where you will get a menu and you'll be able to pick the item you want to craft and the amount that you'd like. As soon as you do so and hit the order materials button, they'll be taken out of your hands and you're free to go get more trees or move on to something else while that works away. A side note is that if you have a chest, when the items are done being crafted, they will automatically go into the chest, which I thought was super helpful. A friend pointed out that if you didn't know that, it could be a pain because you kind of don't know where your item goes. So I just wanted to mention that. Thank you to Exclaim. If you'd like to have a lot of whatever you're creating, you can in fact stack crafting jobs for the workbench, but I think 5 is the max stack. So if you've met that limit and you know you'll need even more, I like to just stack my logs off to the side if you haven't yet created a stockpile. So when you can see the collect button in your workbench menu, that means your items are finished and you can now pick them up. When you grab them, they will pop into your carried items and you can begin setting them down. A very important thing to note is that you need to have your hammer selected when you do this, because if you don't, the items won't lay down properly in the way intended and it's super annoying. It took me a bit to figure out myself. So with your hammer selected, you can either press shift and scroll with your mouse scroll to select the pieces available to you with the items you have. You'll also have more available later as you level up your skills, but for now I'm setting down wall pieces to show you how to begin a very simple layout. You can also hit tab so that your mouse moves around freely, and you can just click what you want to set down or make out of the items that you have. After you have your walls put up how you want, you can now use the block to create a roof. Now there are roof pieces available, but I myself don't have the skills for that yet, so I'm just using these to top off my house. When you set these up, you have to do this a certain way, or else if you do it wrong, they'll float in a very weird way, disconnected from the surrounding walls, and it looks really weird. So in order to lay them out correctly, you'll need to move to an angle where you can see the tops of your walls and place them on top of the wall pieces, then connect them as you see me doing here. So after you've done all this stuff, congrats, you now have your very first house. I hope that was super easy and simple to follow and that you actually learned something. So yeah, as I play, I will be learning more and more and hopefully be able to help you guys. But if you do have any questions or anything that you would like me to find out for you, leave it in the comments below and I will totally help you out with that to my best ability that I can. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. You're super awesome. And yeah, I'm Zombie Girl and I will see you later. Bye!